Hello, and a warm welcome to my YouTube channel, The Scholarship Guidebook. Join us today to explore the complete details on applying for University of British Columbia scholarships in Canada for 2023-24. Find out about eligibility, application steps, and insider tips for a successful scholarship journey. Don't miss this opportunity to finance your education at a world-class institution. But before we dive into today's video, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on valuable scholarship information. Let's start. University of British Columbia Scholarships in Canada 2023-24. The University of British Columbia scholarships are fully funded scholarships for bachelor, master, and PhD students from all over the world. We are here today again with some exciting opportunities for undergraduates, graduates, and postdoctoral students at the University of British Columbia, Canada. Scholarships for international students at the University of British Columbia, UBC, offer significant financial support. Undergraduate students can receive awards worth up to 85,000 Canadian dollars over a 3-year period, while for masters and PhD students, the scholarship can provide up to 30,000 Canadian dollars per year. UBC, a globally renowned institution, ranks 47th worldwide and 3rd in Canada according to the QS World Rankings. In recognition of the outstanding academic achievements of international students, UBC allocates over $30 million in scholarships and awards each year. University of British Columbia scholarships. 1. Benefits of University of British Columbia scholarships. 2. Eligibility criteria for applying to University of British Columbia scholarships. 3. Types of scholarships for University of British Columbia. 4. Which documents are required for the University of British Columbia scholarships? 5. How to apply for University of British Columbia scholarships. 6. What are the deadlines for University of British Columbia scholarships? 7. FAQs about University of British Columbia scholarships. 8. Conclusion. Let's discuss one by one. Benefits of University of British Columbia scholarships. Full tuition fee waiver. This scholarship includes a grant of up to $25,000 for the first year and $20,000 for the rest of the 3 years to selected students for bachelors. For graduate studies, the scholarships range from $8,000 to $2,000 per year. Additional benefits include accommodation, healthcare, traveling and help with visas, work permits, and eligibility to apply for other financial scholarships if needed. PhD students are guaranteed a grant of $18,200 per year. 2. Eligibility criteria for applying to University of British Columbia scholarships. International student eligibility. These scholarships are available to international students. New student requirement. Applicants must be new students enrolling at UBC for most of the scholarship opportunities. Exclusion from International Scholars Award. Applicants should not be nominated for either a need-based or merit-based International Scholars Award. Strong academic and extracurricular record. Eligible candidates are expected to have a strong academic record and demonstrate active involvement in extracurricular activities and community engagement. Offer letter requirement. Students must possess an offer letter from UBC to be considered for these scholarships. Undergraduate study duration. For undergraduate studies, eligible programs include B.Eng, BSc, Eng, B.Tech, B.Arch, B.Pharm, MBBS or a 4-year bachelor's degree or a master's degree. Applicants with 2-year bachelor's degrees are not eligible. Doctoral study duration. Doctoral program applicants should have completed MPhil, a master's degree, or a master's degree, honors, as specified years of study. 3. Types of scholarships for University of British Columbia. University of British Columbia scholarships for bachelors. University of British Columbia scholarships for masters and PhD. University of British Columbia scholarships for bachelors. University of British Columbia Canada scholarships for undergraduates include merit-based scholarships, International Major Entrance Scholarship, 25,000 Canadian dollars every year, renewable. Outstanding International Student Award, 6 Canadian dollars, not renewable. UBC Vantage 1 scholarships and awards, $20,000 to $25,000 per year, renewable. International Scholars Program Awards. Karen McKellen International Leader of Tomorrow Award, $14,000 to $34,000, renewable. Donald A. Warren International Student Award, complete cost of living and tuition expenses. International Impact Award, complete cost of living and tuition expenses. Vantage 1 Excellence Award, complete cost of living and tuition expenses. University of British Columbia Scholarships for Masters and PhD. University of British Columbia Scholarships for graduates and postgraduates. There are around 100 scholarships. You can find all of these scholarships through this link. Kindly see the screenshot. Which documents are required for the University of British Columbia scholarships? Academic documents. Valid passport, birth certificate and NIC. English proficiency, IELTS, TEFL, for University of British Columbia scholarships. Recommendation letters, letters of references. CV, GRE score, Hope certificate, if applicable. Research plan, proposal, optional, for University of British Columbia scholarships. Statement of purpose or letter of motivation for University of British Columbia scholarships. Experience letter, portfolios or workshop. Let's explain one by one. Academic documents. This includes all your certificates and academic records like a. Bachelor's transcript and certificate. B. Master's transcript and certificate, if the student is applying for second master or fellowship. C. Metric and FSC transcripts, 10th-12th grade, A-level, DMCs, and certificates, supporting academic documents. D. Course summary, to explain your courses and how your previous courses and studies resemble your future studies to which you are applying. Valid passport, birth certificate and NIC. The passport of the applicant must contain at least one full blank page on both sides. The passport must be valid at the time of visa application and on arrival to Canada. A birth certificate or national ID card is also important to attach. English proficiency, IELTS, TEFL, for University of British Columbia scholarships. The minimum proficiency requirements for English language tests vary across different examinations. For the TEFL exam, a minimum overall score of 90 is necessary for the internet-based version, or 55 for the paper-based version, with specific component requirements, including reading and listening scores of 22 each, a writing score of 21, internet-based, or 55 with 40 on the test of written English, paper-based, and a speaking score of 21, internet-based, or not applicable for the paper-based version. On the other hand, the IELTS exam necessitates an overall band score of 6.5, with a component score of 6.0 for the academic test. CAIL requires a minimum overall score of 70, with a speaking component score of at least 60, while the private academic test mandates a minimum score of 65, with specific component scores of 60 for reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Meeting these criteria is crucial for individuals aiming to pursue academic programs or scholarships that demand a certain level of English language proficiency. Recommendation letters, letters of references. The applicants must provide up to 2 leadership letters of reference of a maximum of 2 pages from the previous university, depending upon courses. It is advised to provide a letter of recommendation from the HOD, head of the department or relevant course head, who should be a PhD. The referees need to write their contact details, email, phone number, at the end of the letter. The letter must include an official letterhead, signature, and official stamp and must be of the current date. Ask your referees to write about your academic achievements and discuss their confidence in you that you are fully compatible with the project or course you wish to pursue. The referees must also mention how long they have known the applicant and when was the last time they came in contact with the applicant. After submitting your application, the referee will be contacted directly through email. CV. Europass CV can be easily made here by click on link. The CV must contain all the latest and relevant information about your occupation and interests. A perfect CV must be hand-signed. GRE score. The GRE score must be 145 in accordance with the new scoring system. The score must be much higher in subjects related to your academic field. For example, students with engineering backgrounds must have good scores in physics, chemistry, etc., while students of social science and humanities must have good scores in verbal subjects. Note: you can apply for the reimbursement of the GRE fee if you get shortlisted and have an outstanding GRE score. Hope certificate, if applicable. If the final transcript isn't ready, then students can apply with a Hope certificate from their university. However, they must graduate before their arrival in Canada. Please make sure you contact your university in this regard. What is Hope certificate? In simple words, it is a certificate based on the previous semester's performance that indicates that the candidate will pass the final exams with excellent results. Research plan, proposal, optional. Research publications and achievements, such as conference papers, article reviews, and thesis abstracts, play a significant role in showcasing your scholarly contributions. While a research proposal is primarily required for postdoctoral and PhD applicants, its necessity may vary depending on the specific courses and programs you are applying to. Your research proposal should succinctly outline your research objectives, the methodologies you intend to employ, desired outcomes, estimated timeline and budget, and the field of study you aim to explore. It should be a concise yet comprehensive document that provides a clear vision to evaluators, enabling them to assess if your goals align with the program's criteria and eligibility, potentially leading to scholarship consideration. It's crucial to emphasize that seeking assistance from external sources is strictly prohibited, as any violation in this regard could result in disqualification, regardless of the proposal's quality and merit. Statement of Purpose or Letter of Motivation for University of British Columbia Scholarships. Technically SOP, Statement of Purpose, and LOM, Letter of Motivation, are the same things. It's a short biography to tell the panelist about yourself. Letter of Motivation or SOP could be a tricky part while applying for the University of British Columbia scholarships. In this letter, you are asked to write about your personal and professional reasons why you are applying for a course and scholarship. The maximum length of this letter is 3 pages, but it is advised to make it short and concise to 1 page. How to write a perfect letter of motivation. LOM consists of 3 parts. Let's explain these 3 things one by one. Introduction. Introduction is the gateway to the rest of the letter. Try to capture their interest in the first few sentences. Be original and creative. Make it personal and full of enthusiasm. Tip. Try to initiate a story about yourself relevant to the scholarship you are applying and then expand it to the first paragraph of the body. Body. In the first paragraph of the body, try to tell about your relevant academic and experience background to the course and your professional goals attached to Canada and the university. Share your expectations of the scholarship. In the second paragraph, be more precise and focus on the specific achievement related to the scholarship and course. In the third paragraph, expand on what you are currently doing and the interesting things you look forward to. Conclusion. Tell them why you are the best candidate for the University of British Columbia scholarships. Don't sound needy or use pompous language, instead focus on why you deserve it. Tell them how this scholarship will help you or the future of your community. Experience letter. Applicants must provide an experience letter from the previous jobs and internships. Try to customize the work experience letter with future studies. Mention your job descriptions, work projects and the skills you learned through time. The letter must be signed and verified by the head or CEO of the company. The work experience could be paid, unpaid, full-time, part-time, or voluntary. It could be done before, during, or after graduation. Portfolios or workshop. It's optional. However, students can attach portfolios or workshops to support their cases for university admission or scholarship. How to apply for University of British Columbia scholarships. Find a program. Apply for a program. Submit the required documents. Find a program. In order to get the University of British Columbia scholarships, you need to first get admission to any degree at the University of British Columbia. For that reason, you need to find a program for your specific degree. See the screenshots below. Apply for a program. After choosing a program, you can apply via the university's online portal and submit all the required documents. After the submission of the application fee, your application will be verified. However, the applications for undergraduate are currently closed and will open in October. See the screenshots below. Submit the required documents. After you log into your portal, submit all your required documents for undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate programs. After you are selected for the university, you will be automatically considered for merit-based scholarships. However, for some need-based and merit scholarships you might also need to apply. For that, you have to contact your program faculty. What are the deadlines for University of British Columbia scholarships? The deadline to apply to University of British Columbia undergraduate studies is the 15th of January 2023. While applying for International Scholar Awards, the deadline is the 1st of December 2023. The deadline to apply to the University of British Columbia Masters and PhD programs is to check each program's deadline through this link. To check the scholarship deadline for Masters and PhD programs at the University of British Columbia, you can use this link. FAQs about University of British Columbia scholarships. How do you qualify for scholarships at UBC? Typically, scholarships, prizes, or other academic honors will be granted exclusively to undergraduate students who are currently enrolled in a minimum of 24 credits graded on a percentage scale. These students must either rank within the top 10% of their year and faculty or maintain an average score of 75% or higher for the academic session, without any failed courses. How much percentage is required for scholarships in Canada for international students? Scholarships are provided by every university with different requirements, including both merit and need-based scholarships. In Canada, a minimum of 80% is required for getting scholarships for international students. How can I receive the award funding? You can get the award funding through the Student Service Center, SSC. You can accept your reward offers online through the SSC, through email. The awards are first applied to your outstanding fees, and if the amount is greater, then the rest of the funds are paid to students through the electronic funds transfer. You will receive an email that will confirm the transfer of the fee to your account. Is SAT required for undergraduate studies at the University of British Columbia? As of 2022, the SAT is not compulsory for international undergraduates. However, if a student wants to submit an SAT or ACT, they can submit it without any issue. Conclusion. A brilliant opportunity awaits you at the University of British Columbia with scholarship opportunities for students from around the world, covering undergraduate, graduate, and postdoctoral studies. These scholarships come with extra benefits apart from tuition fee waivers, like accommodation expenses, healthcare, and visa assistance. UBC is really good at providing excellent education and helping students from all over the world. The diversity at UBC is immense, helping each individual learn more with time. If you want to study in Canada and get a top-notch education, UBC is a great choice. Your exciting future is just waiting for you. Apply now. If you found value in this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated on our latest scholarship content and help us continue providing valuable resources to our community. Your support is greatly appreciated.